When every dollar is already spoken for, paying off debt can feel impossible. But there's a simple playbook that you can run this week to finally start paying off your debt. And these are moves that really work in the real world. Hi y'all, I'm Marc Russell, Financial Wellness Board Member with National Debt Relief. Long before the features in Time, CNBC, and Forbes, I was clawing myself out of $80,000 of debt. So yeah, I know what it feels like to choose between the bills that scream the loudest and the ones that can wait. Right now, I'm proud to say I'm 100% debt-free, and I'm on a mission to simplify very complex financial concepts that you hear every single day, which is why I'm making these videos with National Debt Relief. In today's video, I'll show you how to make progress on paying off your debts, even when you feel that your money is tight. So let's get into it. First of all, I see you. Prices are increasing time and time again for things like rent, groceries, and gas. And for a lot of families, the math is not mathing. And they feel like things are changing every single month. So yes, you could be disciplined financially and still feel stuck. And no, that's not saying anything about you. That's the economy shifting under your feet. And with the playbook I'm going to give you here in a second, we're not aiming for perfection. We're aiming for small wins that stack up over time, build momentum, and keep you motivated over the long run. First, we're going to start by doing a 7-day money snapshot. For 1 week, I need you to track everything. Use your notes app, pen and paper, Excel, whatever works for you. Each night, total up and circle the quiet leaks that you have in your wallet. Let it be if you have multiple subscriptions for the same product. Auto renew apps. Maybe the times that you ran out and just grabbed food that you didn't really budget for. Or things like delivery fees. After you found the quiet leaks, it's time to fix them. Pause the subscriptions that you don't use weekly. Downgrade phone and internet plans. Plan 3 simple dinners for the week. Buy generic groceries and cook once for 2 nighs. Then take the cash you freed up and send it to your target debt or emergency fund in the same day before it disappears on something else. Number 2, try the $10 snowball. And you're probably like, Mark, what the heck is that? First, pick your smallest unsecured debt. Then find $10 this week. Let it be from those cuts that you made earlier, a piece of clothing that you sold, or a quick side hustle gig. And pay as extra on top of the minimum. And then the next week, $10. And then the next week, another $10. When your debt's finally gone, roll that weekly $10 into your smallest debt. Week number 1, $10 extra on your smallest debt. Week number 2, $10 again. Week number 3, $10 again. After month 3, you have plus $120 extra paid off on your outstanding balance. Tiny consistent payments like these create visible momentum and slowly but surely move the needle without breaking the budget. Number 3, simply ask for lower interest rates. Call your card, insurer, or lender and say, hey, I'm working to pay this down. Could we reduce my APR or annual percentage rate, or place me in a temporary hardship plan, since it feels like I'm living paycheck to paycheck at the moment. But it's really important to be polite, take names, and note the outcomes. The worst thing they can ever possibly say is no, and it's worked for me before. So try it out. For medical bills specifically, request an itemized bill, fix any errors, and ask for 0% payment plans or financial assistance with paying off your balance. Again, there's no harm in trying. Number 4, align due dates and automate minimums. Let me be very clear, late fees kill progress. To make sure you never miss a payment again, call creditors to shift due dates to right after payday. Then set auto pay for the minimum so you literally can't miss. And after that, make small extra weekly payments on top of that. Maybe like $5 to $15 as money comes in. This smooths cash flow and chips your balances down bit by bit. Number 5, add short-term income. Give yourself 2 focus hours to add an extra little income to your life, which you can then throw at your balance. If you think a little out of the box, you can make some extra cash that can speed up the process of becoming debt-free. Go on a delivery app or a gig app and you can find work there. Maybe find a gig that works perfectly for your life. Back in the day, I used to do Lyft and Uber, and that helped me to aggressively pay down my debt. You could do a gig as a grocery shopper, pet sit, or even do yard work. You could tutor or do simple freelance tasks, or you could sell 1 unused item per week. Think electronics, tools, or even baby supplies that you don't need anymore. Then send that money to your target debt the same day or use it to fill your emergency fund so the money doesn't magically disappear on something else. Number 6, build a tiny safety net, maybe $300 to $500. A small financial cushion keeps you from having to use your credit card for a flat tire or an unexpected grocery run. You can use the money from the bill reductions made in step number 1, or the gig money made in step number 5, or a slice from any windfall like a tax return. Every year when I got my tax return, I would make sure I used that to pay down debt. In order to remember that, I will always add in a note that says emergency only or pay down debt, so I'm not tempted to spend it on other things. Want to know more about the basics of an emergency fund? Check out this blog on National Debt Relief's website. And lastly, number 7, do a short 15-minute financial check-in every Friday. Every Friday or any day that works best for you, it doesn't really matter. Spend 15 minutes and glance at your balances and what payments are scheduled. Move any leftover dollars to your target debt. Plan next week's meals and errands to avoid surprise spending. This rhythm keeps the plan alive and keeps you on top of things without getting or feeling overwhelmed. Here's how National Debt Relief fits in. Even after you follow these steps religiously, sometimes the math continues to not math. If that's the case, and unsecured debts like credit cards, medical bills, or personal loans are the wall between you and financial stability, enrolling in a structured program might help. A common type of debt relief is debt settlement, which includes a debt expert negotiating with your creditors to reduce the eligible balances and resolve them over time. You start with a free consultation, you get a clear written plan, and fees are only charged after a successful settlement. And in a different route, like consolidation or even bankruptcy, if that fits better for your situation, a reputable debt expert will say so. But here's the point, you don't have to do all this alone. All right, folks, that's it. Let's quickly recap the playbook that I just gave to you. Track your expenses for a week to plug leaks, run the $10 snowball method, simply ask for lower interest rates, align due dates and automate minimums, add some income from gigs or side hustles, and protect your progress with a small safety net. If you're able to stack wins weekly, create momentum, and keep yourself motivated, you can really move the needle, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck. So let's get it. But if you're pushing hard and you still feel stuck, head to nationaldebtrelief.com for a free, no obligation consultation call. Get your debt relief options side by side in a plan that fits your real life. Remember, you don't have to go about this alone, and the solution may be closer than what you might think. And in the meantime, if you have any financial related questions, check out the other videos on National Debt Relief's channel. There's probably a video in there where I'm answering all of your other questions. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.